You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back, or say welcome to the Tristan channel, or welcome back if already subscribed. If you've seen my last video, I stated that I'm not, I may be making another video depending on my hours and stuff, because normally I would have left it to the weekend, but I'm working late on the weekend, so yeah. So today we're going to get an upload. Although by the time this gets uploaded, or some of you in the UK at least, who may be awake to see it, it'll be on Saturday anyway. So I suppose you could say this is a Friday, Saturday job. Oh, hello. So in today's video, we'll be paying a visit to Mind Junkie. And this is 10 scary videos that will haunt you. We shall see, shan't we? Because they test us, don't they, ladies and gentlemen? They test us. Yes. Right. Let's do this. That's my very bad attempt at doing that thing that Jim Carrey does, Ace Ventura. Like, I can't quite do that without make myself getting dizzy and shit. Oh, yeah. Also, I'm working on a video. I know basically I'm going to talk about a film. I just need to go over it because and I'm not going to do like a generated video on it. What I'm going to do is it'll be me talking to the camera like I do a film review. But even though the film's been out since the year 2000, which 25 years ago. The point is, I was watching it the other day and I thought, it was done at the time a disservice, and you'll see. So I think it's basically it's Dracula 2000 basically, and I watched all three of them and I thought, first one classic, the rest of them I'm like, but there's so much about it that deserved a bigger chance. But anyway, yes, I'm gonna do a video on that. I've pretty much done most of the text for it now. I'm just going to need to go over it and add extra ideas of what I would do. Anyway, so yes. So without further ado, let's go and carry on with this and see if this will haunt us. Be like a challenge.
By a man who was simply walking home, but what started as an act of kindness turned into something he'll never forget. As he's walking down the street, he suddenly hears the sound of a girl crying. The sound is coming from a dark street, and his first instinct to help. So he follows the sound deeper into the darkness, his phone camera rolling as he approaches what appears to be a girl sitting with her back to him. But as he gets closer,
oh God! At the door, I've seen the thumbnail. Because sometimes I noticed lately, a lot of times they do a thumbnail and you don't see what's on the thumbnail in the video, which is disappointing, by the way. But here we go.
Something changes. The crying stops, and what replaces it is far more terrifying.
Just lay it on us, mate. Oh God, here we go. I've already got chicken.
Ngapain? Kok nangis di sini?
To Snickers.
Kamu siapa?
That's weird crying.
Nggak tahu. Kenapa? Kok makin kenceng sih?
Oh God.
hujan ini. Yuk, yuk, masuk yuk. Siapa ini? Kenapa? Yuk, masuk yuk. Kena hujan nanti, kena hujan. Yuk, kena hujan yuk.
Oh, don't poke it, mate. That's
Ayo,
what she said.
yuk. Kena hujan nanti. Yuk, masuk yuk, masuk yuk, masuk yuk.
Oh, here we go.
Ayo masuk. Masuk ayo. Ayo. Kenapa? Kamu kenapa?
The man approaches the girl, who isn't crying anymore.
Oh, look at
She's
that.
laughing
Got a full bullfrog.
creepily, and when he touches her shoulder, she turns around, and her face terrifies the man so much that he flees in absolute
love, put a bit-
fear. The footage
It's alright, love, but put a bit of cream on it, love. It'll be alright. Oh, God.
then cuts off there, but the question remains, was this thing pretending to be a crying girl? And just how many people has it lured into that dark alley?
Oh. Even though that bit, the last bit, the scream didn't get me, I could tell you what, to a degree, I hate it when they do that because even though I say to you in a lot of these videos, to be fair, because we all have our own thresholds and levels, or there'll be certain things that play differently on people's minds, how they perceive stuff. So it's like, I may not find it scary, but some of the stuff you could be watching and think, that actually unsettles me because that reminds you of this or this, you know what I mean? So it's like, you could actually give someone a heart attack. It's like, you got a freaky grudge lady who could actually be could have been a victim of an attack, actually. That's the other thing as well. That's the most horrible thought that's also just popped into my head. Is that could be a son who's been attacked in the street. You know what I mean? Why? Obviously, you know, you probably think, but wouldn't you go for help? It depends, doesn't it? But yes, but you know, you've got that happening, and then suddenly the editor throws it out. It's like, Jesus Christ, you're trying to kill people. It's like, it's supposed to be the footage that scares us, not the jump scare you put at the end. You know what I mean? It was like,
This next video was filmed by a man who decided to visit one of Indonesia's most haunted cemeteries, a place locals say is cursed by the spirit of a Pontianak. In Indonesian folklore, a Pontianak is the vengeful spirit of a woman who passed away in childbirth. And according to local legend, this particular Pontianak appears at exactly midnight, searching for victims to drag back to the underworld. Knowing the stories, but not believing them, the man decides to film his late night visit to prove there's nothing to fear. He begins exploring the cemetery, and everything seems normal, till he hears something moving in the darkness nearby. Spooked, he grabs his flashlight and shines it down one of the cemetery paths, and what he sees stops him cold.
Oh, satu,
Jatuh?
duduk,
No?
satu, dua,
Huh?
saraba.
Oh!
Anak lu.
Two things can happen here. One, it thinks you're brave, or this guy's not to be trifled with. Or two, it may go, oh, I disappeared, but hang on, was he trying it on? Because he was like, I'm coming. You know what I mean? It's like, if you go, you know, you don't need to, like, well, mind you, could be shitting himself. It's like, I'm going to see if this is real. Oh my God. And, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Standing motionless in the beam of his flashlight,
Oh, look at that.
just staring at him from the darkness.
Oh, an axe kick
And
it,
then,
drop kick it.
just like Casper Sight would do, he
Rambo'd
Rambos it.
Yeah,
When he
Rambo's it.
reaches the spot where it was standing and turns around, the figure has completely vanished.
See, I pick up. Because the thing is, I don't. In a lot of my videos, I try not to. You know, I'm not trying to copy him. I said this in a previous video, but the problem is, when you're a big fan of Casper Sight and you've joined his community and all that sort of stuff, it's like you just pick up the language. It's like when I'm at work, it's like, come on, we got to Rambo this, or don't worry, you can Rambo it, sort of thing, yeah. Yeah, he just Rambos it, yeah. But yeah, so a lot of things where it's like, in my hashtags, stuff like that, a certain language, and it's like, it's because I've adopted it. You know what I mean? it becomes part of your language. But I would have, you want to drop kick it or Superman punch it or something, you know what I mean? But or like I said, better war cry. But yeah, like Casper Sight says, he Rambo'd it.
Ike, it was never there at all. Later, when locals saw this footage, they weren't surprised. They say this is exactly how the Pontianak appears and disappears. Always at midnight, always watching and always waiting. So, what do you think? Did this man capture proof of Indonesia's most feared ghost? Or is there another explanation for what he saw in that cemetery?
Haha! See, I saved you from a jump scare. The only thing I could say, the only way you could say you could fake that, I'm not saying it's real and I'm not saying it's fake, but I'm just saying you could, the bit where he hits, when he comes close like that, everything goes dark, so that could be where you could hide the cut. Be gone!
This next photo was uploaded to social media.
This is good, isn't it?
By Anis DWI after attending a volleyball match in Malaysia, but what was supposed to be a fun night out turned into something far more unsettling. According to Anis, her cousin was just taking a casual photo of the girls watching the match. He had just returned from Surabaya and wanted to capture the moment. Everything seemed normal when he took the shot. But when they looked at the photo later, they noticed something that shouldn't be there.
Oh, let me move my shit.
Behind the girls, partially hidden.
Isn't that just a blonde girl? I mean, she looks like... Oh, okay. Ghostly face, but blonde hair, it's not uncommon.
In the shadows and foliage, something can be seen. A pale, ghostly figure who the girls say wasn't there at the time this photo was taken. And whoever this is doesn't match anyone who was at the volleyball match that night. Anis DWI insists the photo is completely unedited. Also, she believes they accidentally captured a ghost that was also watching the game, or them.
The only thing I will say, is it just me though? I could be wrong, but doesn't that tree look too close? Because her head, I mean, it could be just a camera angle, I know, but but it looks like she's leaning on that tree that the ghost has stood at, which means there's a little gap, so it's a little mini person, you know what I mean? Or it could be stood at a distance because it's blur. I don't know. What do you think? What do you reckon?
But what do you think? Is this an unedited photo of a supernatural spectator? Let me know.
Looks kind of fit though. I'll behave yourself.
This next video was uploaded by a man living in Tennessee in a house that's over 160 years old.
Is that all?
He'd been living there for 2 years without experiencing anything strange till about a week before posting this video, when he finally encountered something he couldn't explain. Late one night, he was heading upstairs to his bedroom when something at the front door caught his eye. Through the glass, he could see the silhouette of a person standing right outside. But here's the strange part. Whoever it was wasn't moving.
We don't want any double glazing, we're not interested. Is it Jehovah's Witness? No, we're not. We've already got double glazing, thanks. Yeah, but we don't need any plumbing done.
What in the actual hell?
Is it?
There's literally...
Or is it the Jehovah's Witness with a cloaking device? Got to step up the game. That's what I'm saying.
Something dark can be seen standing motionless at the door, just waiting there in complete silence. Concerned, he approaches the door to get a better look, but the moment he opens it to check outside, there's no one there. The figure has completely vanished, like it just disappeared into thin air. Now here's where it gets even stranger. The man had a doorbell camera installed for security, and at the exact same time this shadow figure appeared, the camera detected motion, but for some reason it failed to record any footage.
We have Ring cameras and cameras all around the property and in every room of the house except for our bathrooms. This is what the Ring camera shows when I walked outside, which was 9:50 at night. You'll see the timestamp in just a second. Had we deleted the video, it would not be there. It just doesn't load. We have had this issue with our Ring camera before, but then why did it catch the video after? In case you didn't see, the video after is at 10:23 at night. The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have to hide? It goes straight out, guts out. This way, another commercial building, it juts out. They would also have to jump down into this drop of a fence and go that way. All out front, the most someone could have done would have maybe been behind a tree, but we would still have got that on the Ring camera. Also, another Ring camera that would have caught somebody too.
The doorbell camera shows the motion alert, but no actual recording, almost like something was interfering with the device. Now, he admits there's no clear paranormal evidence here. The figure could have just been a person who simply ran away, and the camera malfunction could have been pure coincidence. But after living peacefully in that 160-year-old house for 2 years, why would something like this happen now? So what do you think? Was this just an intruder with fast feet? Or did this historic home finally reveal one of its ghostly residents? This next video was uploaded by the Museum of Curiosities, a place in Nottingham, England that houses some of the world's most unusual and mysterious artifacts. But recently, the museum itself has become the mystery. The staff had been noticing strange occurrences after hours, objects moving on their own, unexplained sounds, and the feeling that they weren't alone. So they decided to set up CCTV cameras throughout the building, and what they captured left them questioning everything. First clip, taken by a security camera in one of the main exhibit halls. A strange, smoke-like mist suddenly manifests out of nowhere. It moves deliberately through the room, almost like it has a purpose, before disappearing just as mysteriously as it appeared. But that's not all. The museum staff also placed a camera in the basement, where some of their most unusual artifacts are stored, and what it recorded is even more unsettling.
Oh, hello. I see you.
The mysterious figure can be seen appearing in a doorway, standing there just for a moment, before fading away into thin air. The museum staff insist these cameras were working perfectly, albeit a bit low quality, and they say that there's no explanation for what they captured. Some believe the artifacts themselves might be attracting these supernatural visitors. Others think the museum has become a gateway for spirits from another realm. But what do you think? Are these genuine paranormal encounters caught on camera, or is something else lurking in the Museum of Curiosities?
The elevator face.
This next video was uploaded to social media by Cami LK, who works at Las Higueras Hospital in Chile. On October the 27th, she was using the elevator to go down to the first floor to visit a sick colleague, but when she got to the elevator, the doors started malfunctioning, opening and closing repeatedly without stopping. Confused by what was happening, she decided to pull out her phone and record the strange behavior. as Cammy films the malfunctioning elevator doors. In the hallway right in front of her, a face can be seen peeking around the corner, just staring at her, before it quickly slips away back out of sight. Cammy didn't notice it at the time, but when she reviewed the footage later, she was terrified by what she'd accidentally recorded. And later, she uploaded a follow-up video explaining what had happened.
Trabajo en el hospital Higueras, en la UCI pediátrica, en el tercer piso. Fue un día 27 de octubre.
Or is it La Llorona? Because it's where she's from. Is it La Llorona?
Tenía que bajar al primer piso para ir a ver una colega que estaba enferma. Y tuve que ir al pasillo donde está la UCI adultos. Y tomé este elevador que empezó a abrir y cerrar las puertas. Se abrían y se abrían las puertas, se abrían y se cerraban. Y subí la historia, fui a ver a mi colega. No pesqué mal el celular hasta que en la mañana me di cuenta que muchas personas me habían hablado que se había visto al final del video donde aparecía una persona mirando.
According to Cammy, after people pointed out the face in her video, she went to the hospital's security team. They checked the CCTV cameras from that exact time and location, but there was absolutely no one in that hallway. No patients, no staff, no one. What's even more chilling is that when she asked around the hospital, other staff members told her about a spirit that's been seen wandering the same corridors. A figure with the exact same characteristics as what appeared in her video. So what do you think? Did Cammy accidentally capture footage of a Las Juarez Hospital's resident ghost?
Ooh.
Let me know in the comments.
The transparent figure.
This next photo takes us back to 1956
Again, I know I said it earlier, but this is good, isn't it?
to Eastry Church in Kent, England. A historic building that has stood for centuries, witnessing countless visitors come and go. But according to Ghosts of London, this particular photograph captured something that shouldn't have been there. The image was taken during what appeared to be a normal day, just a simple photograph of the empty pews and interior. But when the film was developed, the photographer discovered they weren't alone that day.
Oh, it's a priest.
In one of the front pews sits what appears to be a transparent figure, the ghostly outline of what looks like a person dressed in dark robes, sitting peacefully, completely unaware that their presence was being captured on
Sorry to interrupt, but pause it there. See underneath the chin? It's got a dog collar.
film. The figure is clearly visible but translucent, as if they're not entirely of this world. Eastry Church dates back to the 12th century, and many believe this could be the spirit of someone from centuries past, still returning to a place that once meant something to them, even after passing. The photograph has become one of England's most famous ghost images, and experts who've analysed it say there's no evidence of tampering or double exposure. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Ew. Looks like a priest, doesn't it?
In July 2025, the paranormal world was rocked by shocking news. Dan Rivera, one of the most respected handlers of the notorious Annabelle doll, has suddenly passed away while on tour. He was just 54 years old. Rivera had been travelling across the country, bringing the allegedly cursed doll to paranormal enthusiasts everywhere. But something went terribly wrong during one of those stops. Now, if you know anything about Annabelle, you'll understand why this news sent chills through the paranormal community. This isn't just any ordinary doll. It's considered one of the most dangerous haunted objects in existence. The very same doll that terrorized families and inspired horror films. Paranormal experts have long warned that Annabelle should have never been touched, never been moved, and absolutely never be taken out of her protective containment.
Tragedy at a stop on the nationwide tour of the supposedly possessed Annabelle doll. One of the doll's handlers found dead in his hotel room at the age of 54.
Rivera had spent years working with this cursed object, believing he could safely handle what others feared to even approach. Just months before his passing, he had publicly reassured people that the doll was secure and under control. Paranormal investigators who knew the doll's history weren't surprised by this tragedy. They've always believed that those who get too close to Annabelle eventually pay a price. And now, Rivera's sudden passing has reignited the debate about whether some objects are simply too dangerous to handle. So what do you think happened here? Was Rivera's passing just a tragic coincidence? Or did he finally cross a line that should have never been crossed?
The backyard myth.
This next video was uploaded to Reddit by Federal Swim 9423 after their backyard security camera captured something that left them completely baffled. The footage comes from a CCTV camera overlooking their basketball court. Just a normal security setup, meant to keep an eye on their property. Federal Swim 9423 posted the video to our Ghosts subreddit with a simple question: what is this in my backyard? But when you watch the footage, you'll quickly realise this isn't any ordinary person. A large, misty figure can be seen moving across the basketball court. The apparition is difficult to make out clearly, but you can definitely see something substantial moving through the frame. What's particularly unsettling is how the mist-like figure maintains its shape as it travels. Most natural phenomena like fog or steam would disperse randomly. This seems to hold together as it moves, almost like it has a form underneath. Reddit users who analysed the footage were divided on what they were seeing. Some suggested it could be natural mist or camera interference. Others believe this is genuine paranormal activity, a spirit manifesting as ectoplasm. So what do you think Federal Swim 9423 caught on their security camera?
Ghost truck.
This final footage comes from a long-haul truck driver who was making his usual nighttime delivery route when suddenly a strange fog began to appear on the highway ahead, and what his dashcam captured next is the paranormal community talking.
Yeah, man, this scared me so bad. And it seemed like I was the only one who noticed it. Now you're going to see some really weird fog coming up here, and then there it is. I think it was a ghost truck. What do you guys think?
Out of nowhere, a ghostly truck materializes right in front of him. The driver can barely believe what he's witnessing, and according to him, he seemed to be the only one who could see it. Paranormal believers are convinced this is genuine footage of a spirit truck, possibly the echo of a tragic highway accident. But skeptics argue the video looks suspiciously edited, suggesting it was created purely for social media views and viral fame. But what do you think? Did this trucker capture real paranormal activity on his dashcam? Or is this just another clever edit to fool viewers? You tell me. Thanks so much for watching. If you're up for more scary videos, check out one of these next. You're gonna love them. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.
Well then, that was Mind Junkie. They were good, weren't they? Yeah, so I would have kept... It's funny, I would have kept the ones that they start off with as near the end as number one. I would have kept the girl one as number one. You know, that one, you know what I mean? But anyway, let me know what you think. Which ones do you think are fake? Which ones freaked you out? Let me know in the comments below. And I shall see you. Oh, sorry. Before I forget, I'm forgetting myself here. I get so excitable sometimes. But anyway, what I was going to say, really got to say, because I was so excited, is thanks as always to take the time to watch these with me. And if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, because one, it helps me out, but two, most importantly all, it'd be great to have you with us. So, until next time, take care and be well.